Have you ever seen a triangle-shaped circulating coin? This video is going to feature coins that I purchased in December. This video is being recorded in January, and I bet I'm going to post it in February. And with this video, I am caught up after going through a lot of coin shows late in 22 in the fall. And by the time you see this video, I will have gone to probably a couple more shows. This show was in Gallatin, Tennessee. This is, I believe, the Nashville Coin Club decided to use a venue in a county north of Nashville instead of actually having a show in Nashville. Before COVID, they had their show county south of Nashville in Franklin, Tennessee, but this was in Gallatin. One thing that they do different that I haven't seen in other shows is, well, I have seen shows give free coins to kids. This show gives free coins to everybody. So everyone got to pick up a envelope where you couldn't see what was in it, and there were two things in here. And let's see, they gave a nickel from 1940, so before they turned to silver, not particularly valuable, but I could see why someone new would find that interesting. And then as a foreign coin, they added this one from Germany. 1920, so this is from the Weimar Republic days. A aluminum coin. This is in pretty good shape, and it's a nice thing to get for free if you're a foreign coin collector. I don't see them very often, but I did have this one. It's not incredibly rare. So the purpose of this video is there were several dealers that I bought a small number of coins from here at this show, and so none of them were enough coins to have their own video, so I decided to just kind of lump them all together. The first dealer is a dealer that I saw at a previous show just a month before, and he didn't have enough new inventory for me to buy a whole lot, but I bought two coins from him. The first one is from Chile. It's going to be a 10 centésimos from 1965, and it's during a time where they have the E with the little O on top of it. That was a different currency they were using for a short while. It does say at the bottom there's an S with an O above it for the Santiago Mint. And there we go with the condor that appears on their coins. I paid about a quarter for that one. This next one, I probably paid $1 for this coin from Bangladesh. And pretty much all the coins from Bangladesh I've seen do have the series of waves with some 7-pointed plant or something on top of it. And this one is going to be a 5 taka. So I've had some 1s and 2s, but this might be my first 5. At least it's the first one I remember that had a bridge that go across it. And this is KM 18.1. And there are variations of this coin depending on how much detail the clouds at the top have. So I think this one is called the light detail variation, where there are some others that give it a lot more detail. That doesn't mean that it is well worn or anything like that. It's just they slightly redesigned the look of it. So then there was one dealer that I bought all of one coin from. Here we go, and I take that back. He had a very small 5 for $1 bin, but this was the only carded coin that I purchased, and I paid 50 cents for this 100 lira coin from Vatican City. It honors the Second Ecumenical Council. So I don't know enough about Catholicism to know what that means, but the year here is 1962. It's KM 73. Flip it over, and all of the Vatican coins will feature the Pope, which I believe here is John the 23rd, Pontiff Max. And so oftentimes, instead of having a year like we would, they have the year of I guess the tenure of the Pope. Maybe you could call it the rule, but it would be Año is year, and then IV is Roman for 4. So it must be the 4th year of the rule of John the 23rd on this Catholic coin. And someone just looked it up, and that means that it is 1962. From his 5 for $1 bin, let's take a look at what coins I picked up. This first one is from Turkey, a 10 lira coin, and during the 80s they all looked about the same, just different sizes based on the different denominations. This one is aluminum, 1988. Features, I believe that's Ataturk on here. This one is KM64. Then we have a coin from Somalia from 2000. FAO coin featuring an elephant. This one is aluminum. It still has a pretty good shine to it. Has the words food security on it. This one is a 5 shillings, or in that dates back to their time as being ruled over by Britain, but in their language they would call it 5 scalini. So it has both both denominations written on this one. The next coin is from India, and it is a commemorative coin. And must be another FAO coin because it says Food for All, 1974. Planned families. So they must have been launching a campaign against overpopulation. And then instead of a mint mark, this one has a diamond at the bottom, which would tell us what mint this one is from. It is a 10 paisa coin with that aluminum scalloped design. Next coin is from Argentina and is a 1 peso from 1959. I picked this up because I figured it was a better than the one that I had in my collection. It's I'd say it's close to uncirculated, which is nice for a coin that is over 60 years old. And then the last coin from this dealer is another nice, pretty shiny coin. This one is going to be from Egypt, which is the eagle that looks this way with the shield without stars on it. And this one's going to be 10 piastres from the year 1972 and is KM 430. The next dealer that I stopped at also had a small collection of 5 for $1 coins, and then something from a $2 bag that I will show here in a moment. Let me set these down and let's find the one from Laos. Now the coins from Laos are not, or Laos is not Laotian, are not that rare, especially the ones from 1952. There are 3 different coins that are all about the same. This one is, I think, the one in the middle, the 20 cents coin, but I just don't see them that often, so I decided to go ahead and pick up another one of these. Then I have 3 coins from Colombia on here. Let me find the 20 pesos, which must be this one. This is the 20 pesos from Colombia, and we'll turn it over, and it's from 1982. And it has honors the Museum del Oro. Looks like a vase here with not sure what's on top of it, but it has in small letters Poporo Kimbaya. The next Colombian coin is from their modern series that has animals on the coins. This one's 2016. A really nice set. This one has, instead of an animal, has a flower, which must be important in Colombia. I guess that is pronounced frelejon. Kind of looks like the base of a palm tree without the top of a palm tree. And then we have the 500 pesos. This one is from from the previous series. This one's 2009, and of course bimetallic. And this one is in much better shape than all the other ones I usually see. And it has the El Arbol de Guacari. Arbol must be tree. So I haven't been given the catalog numbers. This one is KM286. The 100 that we saw earlier with the plant was 296. And from Colombia, the 20 pesos with the picture on it was KM 271. And then our final, our next coin here is from Canada. This is going to be one of the many commemorative coins that the Canadians have produced. This one is from the Olympics in, I guess they were hosting the Olympics in 2004, and they made a series of coins leading up to that. I believe that says 2002 there on the bottom. And so this one honors men's hockey. There is another version of this coin that's colorized, but since this one is not colorized, this one is KM 1063. And I think the colorized part is the large maple leaf in the background. I think they made that one red. There's one other thing that I purchased from this dealer. It had a $5 price tag on it, but it was in a bin that said $2. And he told me that he'd had it for sale for $5 for over a year. No one seemed to care. And then as soon as he put it into $2, that's when someone, me, I wanted to pick it up. And so this comes from another Olympic coin where Britain made a series of 50 pence for the Summer Olympics. And so this is my first of any from that series. This one's going to be the Triathlon. So this 50 pence features the three different parts that make up the triathlon. In the front is the running, in the middle is the bicycle, and in the back is the swimmer. And as we look on the back here, let me zoom out for a moment, there is a listing of, it looks like all of these were only, well, it doesn't say how long each of them was produced, but this is number 25 out of 29 of the series. And so that was a pretty difficult series to collect. The first time I ever saw these, someone had a complete set. He bought out somebody just to get the complete set, and he sold me everything else at a really nice price. And I like the hologram that also shows up, the 2012 London Olympics on here. So that's a neat purchase, and especially have the Queen there in the middle. So I liked getting that from this particular dealer. He gave, it was, since it was December, he gave everybody a Christmas card. I thought that was kind of interesting. Actually, I guess it's more of a thank you note, and it included his business card. So his name is Daniel Beavers. There his well, he I guess he doesn't sell coins on his website, but included a sticker, which I guess is great for YouTubers. So he's got the Beaver's Den sticker to go along with it. So there we have his, that is his coin collecting site. So we can ignore the CBD off of here. So that's, I guess, a way of advertising. If you'd just given me a business card, I wouldn't have thought much of it. So now I'm going to pull up the last dealer that I visited on this show. He features a lot of ancient coins, and he has a lot more 200, 300, 400-year-old Renaissance medieval coins than most people that I see. He has a few modern ones also, and I'm going to show the coin that we teased at the start of the video. It is this triangle-shaped coin from Cook Islands, and I know a lot of these British protectorates make a lot of coins specifically for collectors in all kinds of crazy shapes, but this one was actually meant to circulate. This one comes from 2010. It is the $2 coin, and he did give me, everything in his bin was labeled 20% off, so I paid $4 for this one instead of $5 as it's marked. Cam 417, and so we have some kind of table with a picture on top of it. And according to my notes, oh, okay, I see. This is a mortar and pestle. So this goes back to the days of pharmacies where they take the put the pill and they grind it up with the with this. And so this is for all of the apothecary people. And then he had a coin from, I paid another $4 for this coin from Hungary, 1848. War of Independence coinage. So I like how many of his coins he did have really nice labels for them, and these pretty good non-PVC flips. There we see the details copper 1 Krajcar as the value. And let's see the other side. Still say Magyar for Hungary, and it shows the crown. and the shield on this side. And so this one was hard to find in my price guide because they saved the Independence War coins for the back of the Hungarian section. We're going to move to this coin from 1894 with only a crown, and based on this look I would not have been able to figure out what this one was from. He had another bin. If it wasn't priced, it was a bin that was $2 each, but again with the 20% off discount, so that made it $1.60 on this one, and it's going to be from Italy. From a time where most of their coins had the king on them. I'm not sure why this one didn't, but it is 1889 and has a mint mark of KB on this one. So that gives it KM 28.1. Here's an old coin from Great Britain. It is a half pence from 1806. And so we've got the seated figure. This coin is a little bit larger than the half pences that they made in the 1900s. Obviously well worn. But our monarch here is George III. I'm trying to show an angle here that actually has it show up here. So we have in George in Latin on the left, then the three Roman numerals, DGRE from 1806. Also from this dealer, I purchased, I kind of wish I hadn't purchased these. I didn't realize that they were replicas, but I think they're all about the same. I've gotten more interested in collecting Chinese cash coins recently, and I thought, wow, these are in good shape. But he didn't have a date on them or as authentic or anything like that. But they did turn out to be not authentic. He sells a lot of charms and things like that, so he didn't even say that these were supposed to be coins. But upon further review, if it's mint and it has a little dots along it, then that means that it is not authentic. The original minting process would have made the area between the characters smooth. So not sure what I'll do with these. At least I bought them together in a bundle, and it didn't cost a lot. But the last coin that I bought from this dealer, also 20% off of $20, so I paid $16 for this one. It's another coin from George III time in Great Britain, but this one is silver. George III, and this one also has a counterstamp on it for the letters IH. Now, I don't deal with enough counterstamps to know if that is something that helps it or hurts it, makes it more interesting and is indifferent. Not really sure, but KM 672, and when we flip this one over, all the silver coins until about the 1920s were sterling, which made them 0.925. So this coin has a silver content of 0.4205. So that's going to put that at about $9 or $10 or so. And of course, the details on this side are very well worn, but you can still read the words here. Britannia, Britanniarium, Rex for King, FID, DEF. All right, from 1819, half crown. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.